I am having a blessed morning. Yes, I am. I had to do this video. I had to do this video. And this video is talking about marketing and strategies. I know a lot about marketing strategies because I have worked in storage places where they was doing marketing strategies. And I learned a great deal about marketing strategies and going to their classes and basically becoming a salesperson. But I got a video that I was looking at basically on YouTube, Queen's Flip. You can go check that out. It's talking about, basically how this group of young men is in McDonald's selling weed. All right, they call it McTrap, the McTrap. I don't promote this marijuana because it's synthetic weed mixed in with things that is intertwined with your chemical, biological waves inside your brain, which trigger certain things, addictions, and all of these other things and waves that's inside your brain. I don't recommend anybody to smoke it because it's synthetic. It's not even weed, it's synthetic. That's first and foremost. All your children that's in that video, you need to go to school. You're dropped out of school. You had a couple of them saying, um, F school, F school, F school. I don't need to go to school because I'm getting more money trapping in its McDonald and around the McDonald. I don't need to go to school because I'm getting a lot of money. This is the culture and this is the way where things are being set up for our children, demise and future. And legalizing this synthetic weed has took our children and indigenous people down a very, very dark path. And I definitely like to talk about that. Most of those children that's in there, those youth and teenagers, they're not going to school. Some of them saying they're going to school, but majority of them is not going to school because they got to sell eighths, fourths, or whatever the case may be. I know, I know it's deeper than weed. You know, you know, um, go check out that video on Queen's Flip. I mean, I think that was a great story. I think it was a video and story that needs to be looked at and talked about because this is the future and where is it going. And I think that it's not negative, but you can see how talented these young men are. You can see how talented they really, really are. They're very, very talented. And I'm looking at the strategy of business marketing strategies. That's exactly what that is. Because I used to work in storage before, right? And I know how to basically move things and how to strategize things and how to fight off competition. These are secret talent and gifts that we have. All of us have that. And the only thing that I don't like about it is that they smoking around children and they're promoting not to go to school. Some of them saying that they do go to school, but majority of them ain't going to school. So they say they're getting more money at school, and that's not cool. That's not cool. I think that you should go to school so you can further your education, so you can get degrees, so you can go to school for 4 years of business administration, dealing with business and marketing, which is really really dope. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Dot Focus. I hope you subscribe, man. You're born, bro. Talking about the same heavy trade. This guy name is Heavy Trade. This business of marketing is really, really good. It activates your mind, it activates your soul, and it activates yourself. And I think that these young brothers are learning how business really work, and you bridging the gap with McDonald's. So you at McDonald's, you call it a McTrack, you act McDonald's, and you doing what you do, basically doing what you do. You making your money. You bridging the gap with McDonald's. If McDonald's not invested in um the marijuana business, they're going to be invested now. And I think that some of y'all should take the opportunity and going to get your degrees, because they're not going to give you just a job, right? And they're not going to give you a place at their round table if you don't have a degree. So I'm thinking that use this business um, marketing strategy as a come up for you. In the process, I know you're getting money, and I know it's about fame, fortune, and riches, which is cool. It's okay. You found a way and outlet on how to get the money. But like the brother said, it's bigger than just selling weed. Of course, it's business and marketing. Your business and marketing. You have your own brand, and then what you can do is use it to open up strategies for yourself and employ all those brothers that you see. All them young brothers. You need to build institutions. You need to build um some type of course to help them out to become a better entrepreneur, right? You can get your real estate license. You can get all that with that money right there. Just don't blow your money on smoking weed, smoking weed, right? So, that's my shout out to you. I'm not going to say that it's negative. I'm not going to say it has some negativity about it that I don't like, that they coming in, they smoking the weed and the children seeing that, right? And also you're saying that you're not going to school. That I don't like. So I got a video to show you. And shout out to Queen's Flip. You're gonna go over there and go check out the video that he posted up about the Mick trap. That's what they call it, the Mick trap. And that's just my, look on it. Most of the people might look at it negative, because if you don't have the skills and intelligence to recognize and see success and see an opportunity, then you're gonna look at it as negative. You understand what I'm saying? I'm looking at the positive about it. Is there a lot of things about that could turn left? Yes, there's a lot of things about that could turn left. But I'm giving a shout out to all those that's in the Mick trap. Get a plan B. That's plan A. Get a plan B. Connect with an opportunity that can lead you and your crew to more money than that. You can build your own establishment. You can build your own establishment. Go get a storage unit and make moves from there, and then elevate yourself from there. Because being that you the elder right there, and you have say so through social media and through the internet, that you made a lit, which is really really good for yourself, because you know that you know about business and marketing. And that's like I tell everybody about business and marketing. I just talked about that. I just actually talked about that, right? And the video is going to come out. So this is a perfect opportunity for your brothers to get your real estate license and get into business and marketing and open up your own facilities and become independent, which is amazing for your guys. And I appreciate it. The only thing I don't like is that you saying F school. You shouldn't say F school. You sending out the wrong message to all the children, is to become trappers and to sell marijuana and not go to school, because you don't need to go to school. You just figure out the recipe in order to get a lot of money. But somewhere where you're gonna have to learn business and marketing and how the way things are set up, that you need a degree basically, right? But not saying that you can't do it. It's possible that you can do it without a degree, and you can get other people to do it. Open up a business course. Open up something that's really positive in our community, which is needed in order to get money, dealing with these major platforms and dealing with these certain things, which is gonna become a lucrative business. But also in the same token, I want your guys to promote going to school for the younger generation that's going to come up behind you. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with getting money. We need financial gain in order to lead our community out of darkness and get things done. So I'm not looking at it negative. I'm looking at the positive. And you came up with a great strategy and you bridged the gap between McDonald's and selling weed. I'm saying weed, marijuana, but I all know that this is synthetic. It's not marijuana. That's just my feel on it. It's not marijuana and becomes really, really addictive. It's very, very addictive and sweet because it shows certain chemicals inside your brain, activate certain things so you can keep coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back. So I'm not gonna say nothing negative, but it's a way for you to strategize and to deal with marketing and opening a brand for yourself and see where it goes from there. Teach all the youth what they can do. You're doing an amazing job. It's kind of unorthodox, but you made it happen. It's lit. So to that older gentleman brother over there that's in the mid trap, these are the things that you need to spread amongst these children. If you're gonna take shifts, take shifts. But also save your money and go into online schools and learn about more about business and marketing. Get into the stocks and bonds. Get into the Wall Street Journal. Get into these certain things. If you want to be a businessman. So that's my take on it. Okay, and um let's get into this video that I want to show your guys right here. This is a video with Cream Flip. If you want to go see the whole video, you can go over there. I just got portions of the video, and 25, 30s, whatever you want. I took over McDonald's. I used to work here. Come on. My son told me about the McTrap, so I came in. That's my son JR, my father. Yeah, he told me about the McTrap. Show me what's the McTrap. Show me what we doing. Take me on the tour of McTrap. How you going, boy? I got some kind of respect for the kids. God tell me. Okay, got you. All right. So it's a McTrap. At the best prices, 40, 25, 30, whatever you want. I took over McDonald's. I used to work here. Come on. My guys right here. So, how you doing? You good? I'm saying, this is the boy, guys. How you doing? Nothing no more. I got you. So I put me on because my son, he told me like, you gotta go to the McTrap, the YNBD, and they took over McDonald's, and they showed me. You over? Oh yeah. Alright, so this is like this nigga that just started this shit, man. I thought, nah, this shit been going on there. I just made it more lit because the social media made it more viral. Okay. How were you able to do that? Who you got to deal with that you got to do? Nobody. I just did it myself. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I just did it myself. So I just wanted to show partial of it. I don't want to show the whole video. You can go over the Queen Flip and go check that out. That just was I want to just bring my understanding and looking at it not negatively, but as a business and strategy move that this brother made, this young brother made. He said, I'm just an old head. I'm not a YN. He said, I'm just an old head. So you just being an elder amongst the youth, you should teach them exactly how to move and how to strategize and how to marketing. Use their talents to bring them to another level in life. I'm not saying that you're doing that all right. I mean now, but I'm just giving you a little awareness that if it goes left, you need to have a plan B for you and your crew. Okay, so the only thing I didn't like was them talking about they hate school, F school, they sticking their middle fingers up, and that represent the downfall of the youth that's coming up behind you, thinking that they can do the same thing. So if you want to learn about business administration and marketing strategies, you should go to school, basically. And I think that this older gentleman that have the young brothers coming up behind him, he should open up courses. He should open up some type of study group where that it can help them to become better um, marketing and strategy agents, basically. And I think that they should go to school, take some online classes to further their education, and just do their thing. I'm not looking at it as negative. I'm seeing a positive thing there because I used to work in storage, and I learned a great deal about marketing and strategy. Working in storages and renting out spaces and stuff like that. Be able to talk and being a salesman or saleswoman. So that's how I'm looking at it. He's worrying about all the wrong things. Salute and respect. Dot focus. This is Curtis King. He's worrying about all the wrong things. What you keep looking at. That's all I gotta say. So shout out to I don't want to say it, to the McTrap. It's has a bad look and a good look. It's a bad look and a good look. I don't recommend that you smoke this synthetic marijuana. I don't recommend that you stop going to school to sell marijuana. I don't recommend that you stay 24 hours in there doing that just based off fame, fortune, and riches. At some particular time, you're going to have to answer to the piper. So that is my take on that. Thank you so much for being in tune, for liking, sharing, subscribing to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. I really appreciate that. And that was some good information. That was some good information. That really was. That really was. And I like it. Um, like I said, you can go over there on Queen's Flip and watch the whole entire video over there and seeing how they shaking and moving and having motion over there. But I just want to add in, please go to school. Do not drop out of school. Go to school. If you want to build a business and administration and marketing and strategies, go to school to further your education so you will actually have degrees to open it up this establishment because you're good. You're the future. You're entrepreneuring, and ain't nothing wrong with that. So peace, y'all. Later, later.